Check this out. See down there? That's the pool. It's officially filled, which means the winter in Chicago is over. It's actually really cold today, but we gotta go out there anyways because I forgot to sign something on my taxes. So gotta go mail that off, get the government their money. So let's go. Hopefully that's right. Whew, let me tell you, it is cold out. The sun is very deceiving right now in Chicago. Rightfully called the Windy City. It is really windy and it is cold. It's like 50 degrees, I think like maybe even 49, but with this wind chill, it's a chilly day. Definitely not a pool day, but I wanted to fill you in on what's going on this channel. I don't know if you saw my last video, the really dramatic one, the I quit video, but if you didn't see it, I quit my job. I left. I am now officially unemployed and doing YouTube full time, which I'm really excited about. But I want to tell you more about why I quit and what our plan is, because we do actually have a plan. And obviously, you know from the title of this video, we're moving. So we don't have an exact date of when we're leaving the city of Chicago, but it is going to be pretty soon, here in the next couple months. And I want to fill you in on what that plan is going to look like and also what you can expect on this channel from here going forward. So we're making a pretty dramatic move. We're not moving outside of just Chicago or the state of Illinois. We're actually moving out of the country. We're moving to Europe and we are so pumped for it. And here's kind of why we're doing all that. So what we were originally thinking about doing when we started working, we were like, you know what, let's do the whole FIRE movement thing. And if you don't know what the FIRE movement is, it stands for Financially Independent, Retire Early. A bunch of folks trying to retire at the age of like 30, 40, you know, younger than your traditional retiring at like 55 or 60, right? And we were all for that. So we initially had a plan of like, let's work for 10, 15 years, let's make a lot of money, and then let's retire. And we were talking about what we wanted retirement to look like. And one of the things that we talked a lot about is travel. We really wanted to be traveling, going and exposing ourselves to new cultures, putting ourselves in uncomfortable situations, and just kind of living differently, because all that we've really known is the US. Well, I guess Sarah's known Canada because she lived in Canada for a very short period of time in her early life, but for the majority of our lives, we've just grown up here in the US. So we really want to get exposed to different cultures, and we were planning on doing that once we were able to retire. So we had this grand plan, you know what, let's work, let's make a bunch of money, and then once we hit that financial independence age, we can retire and travel the world. But as we continue talking about what our goals were, both travel and, you know, potentially raising a family and just what we wanted to achieve out of life, we realized that it might be a little bit difficult to do some of those things when we're older. We really have these aspirations to go on travel and see all these new places, but we don't know that we're going to be able to, right? If we have a family, that might restrict us from traveling in the way that you can travel when you're young and don't have a ton of responsibilities. We also right now have our health, but you don't know when and if that's ever going to go away, right? You just don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. So we wanted to take advantage of the travel and doing kind of a riskier thing while we're young and can afford to. So we're taking a big leap, jumping across the world, gonna move abroad, and it's gonna be crazy. We have a bunch of stuff lined up, can't wait to share it with all of you. But on this channel, what you can kind of expect to see over the next few months before we jump over there is the whole planning process, because there is a ton that goes into the planning, and I've already done that for a couple of months so far, just on the back end. So I'm gonna share with you exactly kind of what we've already planned and a lot of the steps that we still need to take. And hopefully, if this is something that you're wanting to do, hopefully this channel will provide you with the tools where you know exactly what you have to do with your money, where if you want to make a leap like this, you have a place to kind of follow and learn from our mistakes, because I guarantee you there will be plenty of mistakes that you can learn from us. So that's what the channel is going to look like over the next few months. Then when we actually make that move, we're gonna be talking a lot about travel, right? We're gonna be doing it, we're gonna be showing you the world, we're gonna be jumping country to country, and I'll explain more on that in a future video. We're not just moving to one specific spot in Europe, we're gonna kind of see it all, and there's a very specific reason why and a very specific way to do that. So we'll be filling you in on all of that, but that's what you can expect going forward. Now, if you're asking yourself, hey Camden, what about the personal finance side of this channel? Is that still gonna be around? Yes, don't worry, it's not going traveling anywhere. The whole goal is to show you how doing just a couple simple things with your money allows you the financial freedom to kind of chase your passions. Now for us, that's obviously jumping to the other side of the world and pursuing travel. But for you, it might be something different. But the whole goal is, again, just showing you how you can do things with your money to set yourself up for that freedom. I almost walked into that tree right there. That would have been really bad. And even once we're over there traveling, while there will be plenty of awesome travel content, we'll also be talking about how do you sustain it, right? Because for us, we want to do this long term. We don't have any intentions of coming back in the short term, at least. We really want to give ourselves that time and opportunity to see those other cultures, learn about different cultures, and just be a part of something different. So we're going to be talking a lot about how to stretch your money, so everything on this channel will still be viewed from like a financial lens, right? You don't have to worry about that part disappearing. So it's definitely safe to assume that you can expect a couple different things on this channel over the course of the next couple months. First and foremost is going to be Chicago vlog content. Obviously, we're not starting our travel yet, but Chicago is a fantastic place to travel, especially if you've never been here. So I'm going to be trying to show off as much of Chicago as I possibly can before we end up leaving. And then second, of course, is planning for Europe. Planning on jumping to the other side of the world, talking about that planning content, what we've already planned and what we still need to do, just walking you all the way through the process, and obviously a lot of financial content as well. So if you have any questions whatsoever, as always, let me know in the comment section down below. And if there's anybody else who you think would really benefit or enjoy watching a crazy story like ours, point him in this direction. We really want to focus on growing a community. I'm going to do a lot more interactive content with you guys in the future. Want to be more interactive in the comment sections and exploring other platforms where we can engage as well. So more news on that coming up later, but I appreciate you guys watching. Can't wait to show this crazy journey, and hopefully I don't stumble and fail all on the internet for you guys, but if I do, hey, that's okay, we'll do it together. But only my stuff is on the line. You guys just get to watch and entertainment, so hit a like for that. All right, we'll catch you guys next time.